Hey, this is Awais with OpenTrader, and this market analysis and outlook video is being shot the night of Monday, November 26th. I hope everyone had a great holiday week. We can see that since holding above that 1377.75 key level, the S&P has been pushing higher, and at this point, the S&P is trading near the current balance area high. This is essentially where we broke down from. And a couple of key levels to keep in mind. We have 1406 half, which is the composite VPOC from the prior balance area. So that's a key level to keep in mind and see how the S&P reacts at that level. And then on the upside, we have resistance at 1410 to 1412. There's an open gap at 1412. And bigger picture, we've seen a strong bounce from the 1340 level, and now we're trading 60, 70 points higher within a matter of less than 2 weeks. So we are expecting responsive sellers to be active at 1406 half, and then above that potentially at 1410 to 1412. And on the downside, we're expecting a pullback towards this open gap at 1388 quarter. So that would be a downside target in the event that we start seeing failure at 1406 half or at 1410 to 1412. So that's the downside scenario. Now, in the event that we continue to hold above 1400 quarter, which is this high volume node, which was established over the last two sessions, that would tell us that there is some sustained strength on the buy side now, right? So holding above 1400 quarter would tell us that this isn't simply a bounce, and the market, even though short term appears to be overbought, it might actually be a bigger picture change, and we could continue heading higher. So we're going to use that 1400 quarter level as a gauge to measure the strength and weakness in the market. The expectation, since we're at the top of the balance area and top of the recent bracket, the expectation is that responsive sellers are going to enter. Buyers from lower prices are going to take profit up here, and anyone who missed the shorting opportunity earlier is going to also enter at these prices. So the net effect is going to be more selling pressure, which leads to lower prices. So that's the expectation, but we're going to watch how price reacts at 1406 half, 1410 to 1412, and then a downside at 1400 quarter to get a better idea of the strength and weakness in the market. So on the downside, if we fail at 1406 half, we would look at the 1400 quarter level. Ideally, we fail over there as well, and then the downside target would be 1388 quarter. In the event that we continue heading lower, the final objective would be the composite VPOC at 1377.75, but at this point that's a bit of an extended target. Typically we only look 2 to 3 days out, and then we reassess on a daily basis anyway in our own trading, but in these videos we typically only look 2 or 3 days out. So over the next 2 or 3 days, the outlook is that if we start holding 1400 quarter and 1406 half, then on the upside we have an open gap, 1412, key area to look for responsive sellers. In the event that we slice through that, we'll be looking at the naked VPOC, 1423 half, open gap at 1425 quarter. Again, good areas for responsive sellers to enter, but at that point, it will indicate strength on the buy side, and we'll likely look to buy pullbacks from there on forward. But right now, looking at the bigger picture, our expectation is that responsive sellers are going to be more active at these higher prices, and we'll get a pullback. And then how the market reacts at that pullback will really provide us with a good gauge on the bigger picture, and whether we're going to continue higher back up towards 1450, 1460, or whether we're going to break down and retest some of those earlier support levels. So those are our thoughts on the market right now. We feel that right now over the next day or two, there is going to be indecision in the market. We are approaching a inflection point, so there is going to be a bit of a tug of war between buyers and sellers, and that can result in stop runs on both sides. And we saw that today where the market balanced in a range throughout the day, and then right into the close, it looks like stops were run, and the market pushed up to 1405. So I think we could see similar action over the next day or so, because we are at this inflection point, and there is going to be a little bit of a tug of war before one side gives way. And I think when that happens, then we'll see that directional move away from this 1400 quarter and 1406 half key prices. So let's keep an eye on those, and let's see how the market plays out. Please post in the comments to share your own thoughts on where you think the market is going, or any trade ideas you have. And if you have any questions, please post those as well, and we will cover those in future videos. All right, again, hope everyone had a great holiday week, and good luck this week, and we will catch you in the next Outlook and Analysis video.